Welcome aboard, y'all on my. I took this shit over for the day.
It was good. We are back with another one. Today we got Ransom and Nicholas Craven back once again with Deleted Scenes 2. This is following up with their director's cut scene 4, which they just dropped previously. And it's become somewhat of a trend for them to give us a deleted scenes right after they give us a director's cut. Not too many tracks on here, man. We got 5 tracks. American Made, Arrival, Body of Lies, Homefront, and Delivers from Evil. Delivers from Evil was actually on director's cut 1, but I guess this one right here is the remix. And we already checked out Body of Lies as well, so we're not even going to listen to that track over here on this video, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, let's just go ahead and get into the actual EP that we got here right now. First track, American Made, let's go. Okay, liking the spring word. Ooh, got that soul sample going.
Sometimes I wonder why the sun arise, clouded skies, lightning strikes, and the thunder cries. I wonder why no one advised us to succumb to lies. Who come to die? 1 to 5, what's the pain if no one survives? Who won the prize? Couldn't shatter my will with 100 tries. This one I strive for real love. I should marry the one obliged. Sits on the side. I can show you the ropes. You know who to go. Fully equipped. The SK got the laser Soviet scope. Blow you the smoke and smother.
The SK got the laser Soviet scope. Come on.
Is you a figurine? I'm a sick marine. A war do even worse to a soldier who never lived his dreams. The bitter screams of men.
The world did the worst to a soldier that never lived his dreams. Ugh. The rhyme scheme right here, bro. That military shit.
The man who was forced to live out regret, pick out his steps, walk the opposite path to give out your best. That's why I wonder why the likes
I fucks with that scheme with the steps. You know what I'm saying? Pick your steps, but had to walk the other path. Fucks with it.
Underhanded is running rampant, understand it, mystical torture. It's like the guns enchanted, running frantic. They let them live, but who's the one who stamped it? Using their brain for all the dumbest antics. I wonder. These niggas know duffel the flow touch you. I never participate in no slow hustles. Grow muscles, intimidate rookie coppers that won't cuff you. Got no tussle, but me I can punch through walls with some broke knuckles. So don't chuckle, cause you could be part of this devastation. I'm godlike, see sharp lights in the booth when I'm levitating.
I'm fucking with the sequence that's right here too. The beat switch, then his flow switches up too. Then his attitude kind of changes up as well, where he's, you know, just questioning why things in life kind of happen, turning around to different paths, you know what I'm saying? But then once he gets to this game where he's talking about cops, where he's kind of lashing out, you know what I'm saying?
Patient. In school I saw yet one who stamped it, using their brain for all the dumbest antics. I wonder. These niggas know duffel the flow touch you. I never participate in no slow hustles. Grow muscles, intimidate rookie coppers that won't cuff you. Got no tussle, but me I can punch through walls with some broke knuckles. So don't chuckle, cause you could be part of this devastation. I'm godlike, see sharp lights in the booth when I'm levitating. Never patient. In school I saw yay with some dedication. College dropout, in the school of hard knocks with late registration. Now I wonder why.
Like in that Kanye reference right there, late registration. College dropout, fucking with it.
Provoke me, I wanna try to be the better man, but when kids play games, I come and slide. No one's surprised. If you niggas want beef, then it comes from fries. Don't come and try, cause when they think the shit dead, then I come alive. That's why
fries, come alive. Fucks with it. The wordplay on here is fire. American Made definitely has a heavy soul sample on here, you know what I'm saying? Liking all the instruments that were used and the samples that were used within this track for sure. Ransom is definitely coming through with some crazy fucking wordplay on this one. And I'm really liking the sped up cadence that he uses too. But I'm really liking how they switched up the actual beat on the second half of the track. And then his flow actually switches up as you know, as well as his energy, you know what I'm saying? Let's get on to the next one, man. Arrival. Let's get it. Okay. Like on them keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually the ignorance never stops with a warning. The way that humans think is some shit I've not been ignoring. Look, they ain't support your flight. Shouldn't mean they stop you from soaring. Just because they pull LeBron.
Stop your flight. Don't mean they can stop you from soaring. Come on, bro. Talk your shit. Run it back.
Thinking some shit I've not been ignoring. Look. Yeah. Usually the ignorance never stops with a warning. The way that humans think is some shit I've not been ignoring. Look, they ain't support your flight, shouldn't mean they stop you from soaring. Just because they boo LeBron, that don't mean they blocking his scoring. I'm screaming top of the morning, looking past all this jealous shit. With all these burning bridges I passed, I'm on some LaMelo shit. I swear I used to relish this.
All these burning bridges I passed, I'm on some LaMelo shit. Come on.
Was used to
The basketball
pain, but
reference.
you laying this shit too long, what's gonna happen? You stop smelling it, but I ain't gotta tell him shit.
Laying the
Generation
shit
of
too long,
know-it-alls.
stop
A bunch
smelling
of effing meccas, cause artificial's the protocol. Don't blow it off, just show remorse. I think we all know the
Artificial's
source.
the
They know they
protocol.
gotta pay for their sins, but was never told a cause. Just slow the course when trying to handle hate.
No, you gotta pay for your sins, but you never know the cost. Oh, he's talking that shit on here, bro.
They know you lost, they try to hand you place. Never say close your hands for grace. Your idea of reading is watching some
hands
clips
for
of Andrew
grace.
Tate. You wanna save planet, never planet safe. The evens, they love you less when you address it, but they gon' love you more before the door close on the exit. Caught myself, ain't no engineer to delay it. My sins and fears I relay it. I've been prepared to display it. Not even Liston's gloves could interfere with the greatest. But through a blurry vision, this phantom punch with the bravest. Since I was young with my nose snotty, so sorry. Apologies to the ones who know bodies. So cocky, but you look good in front of a thousand. You gotta be willing to outwork thousands in front of nobody.
Facts.
Empires built on our blood.
You gotta be able to outwork thousands in front of nobody. Bro, he's talking this shit on here for sure. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to sit here and put in the grind, put in the work. You just have to have that in you, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do that. You can't just sit here and just work whenever everybody's looking at you, bro. You have to be able to put in the work when nobody is ever even paying attention to you. That's how you become a great, you know what I'm saying?
We barely know Ghazi. Been fire, send him a slug that's fled from an old shotty. 10 priors, working my cream like I was the old Rocky. Them liars want me to bleed, but I
Rocky
swear
reference.
they won't stop me. I keep in touch, but
Facts.
still I'm out of reach. You can say your piece, but we ain't
Keep in
gotta
touch,
speak.
but I stay out of reach. Come on, bro.
Don't get a lot of sleep. You
Then
feel these
he
words
bounced
is
back to
almost
that Rocky
tribal.
scheme.
Don't listen to your idols, cause this is my arrival for your survival.
You can catch Rand on the block with a handful of rocks or in the kitchen.
Okay.
Trying to cook grams in a pot.
grams in a pot.
Mansions and
Ransom
yachts,
coming
while you
through.
with that dumb bird buying Pampers and socks.
Okay.
Clothes too slick for y'all. Put on your hard hat. A-Dub got bricks for y'all.
All right, bro. I like Arrival for sure. You know what I'm saying? Definitely has a lot of gems and jewels on that actual track. I'm really liking the lessons that he's actually sprinkling in throughout this track that's right here. And it's dope to actually hear how he was rapping back then. I was watching an interview like a few months ago with Ransom when he was on Math Hoffa and shit. On there, he was talking about, you know, how they would basically take a lot of people like Coogee Rap and a bunch of other people, Nas, shit like that, and kind of mesh them all together when you first start off, because you always end up replicating somebody when you start off with rap, you know what I'm saying, and then out of nowhere you just become yourself. So it's dope to kind of hear him back then and, you know, how he was actually rapping then versus, you know, how he's actually rapping now, because he doesn't even really sound like that anymore, you know what I'm saying. He's definitely in his own bag and his own lane, especially with the flows and the way he raps now, you know what I'm saying. But we already checked out Body of Lies, you know what I'm saying, so you gotta skip over Body of Lies and then we're gonna get into Homefront. Okay. And guitars. This sample is fire, bro. This sample is fire.
Yeah, these things that come out your haters' mouth. Let's play this out. Niggas act like they make the same amount. They playing both sides of the fences, but still afraid to joust. So I ain't got no ops. I got niggas mad that I made it out. Let's lay.
You playing both sides of the fences, but you ain't trying to joust.
They playing both sides of the fences, but still afraid to joust. So I ain't got no ops. I got niggas mad that I made it out. Let's lay this out.
got
This
no
shit
ops,
don't add
got
up.
niggas mad
So we
I
gotta
made
make
it
it count.
out.
These rappers on the east couldn't hack it, so they had to make it bounce. If you ain't got no F's on your
East couldn't hack
jacket, you
it, so
had
they
to
make
play
it
the house.
bounce.
They can't make an arrest on that package if you don't claim the route. That fame and clout, that's what this ain't about.
Can't make an arrest on that package if you don't claim the route. Come on. He's talking on
Used
here,
to hide my
bro.
dope inside Lorena's couch. I don't have to explain this out, so save your doubt. Us going back and forth would be
Don't have to
useless.
explain it.
'Cause once I
Save
made
your doubt.
history, niggas just made excuses. I don't engage
Once
with
I
the
made
foolish.
history,
I'm
y'all
too
niggas just
tentative.
made excuses.
Cause my brother died in 2 minutes. Time is relative. You better live. My set of ribs got pain and I think it's from hunger. We ain't all in the same boat if you sinking me under. I don't
The set of my ribs got pain. I think it's from hunger.
Away from the rain, I don't blink when it's thunder. I track fire on this terrain, niggas shrink on the tundra. I wonder,
track fire on this plane, niggas shrink on the tundra.
Right? Acting like Tupac, but can never stomach this thug.
Fire on these planes, niggas shrink on the tundra. Come on, bro.
Yeah, they saying home is where the heart's at. Better believe that's where it starts at. I'm guessing we'll burn that bridge when we cross that. Respond to my message, do it in all caps. Cause time is too precious for you to fall back. Never been the one you should play close. Divine preacher, rebuke the murder that Mace wrote. Just stay woke, cause this ain't the type of evil you pray for. I'm a black sheep that went on a lamb and became a scapegoat. I'm the one that they hate most.
Black sheep became a scapegoat. That whole scheme with the preacher, you know what I'm saying, rebuking, becoming a sheep, you know what I'm saying. Basically, I was a black sheep before, but now I'm just a scapegoat to y'all, you know what I'm saying. I'm the one that was basically the outcast, but now you guys are using me as your excuse.
The one that they scrutinize, but I ain't the one that's screaming these real and go in the booth with lies. Home is with a heart at.
I'm the one that's screaming these real and go with the booth with lies.
There is nothing to utilize. Yeah, here's the information, now you decide. Not adding up, now that's the new divide. Who's surprised? Not me.
Bro, the syllable work on here was fire.
Stop me at the top of the draft. Who's gonna mock me?
Facts. Time's too precious for y'all to fall back.
Better believe that's where it starts at. I'm guessing we'll burn that bridge when we cross that. Respond to my message, do it in all caps. Cause time is too precious for you to fall back.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Guitars is dirty. Now, Homefront has to be my favorite beat on here this far, man. I really like those guitars. The soul sample that was used on there, too. A lot of great samples that were used on this specific instrumental that was right here, you know what I'm saying? But the wordplay at Ransom, the rhyme schemes and patterns that he's using. Liking the first verse on here, man. Really think that he has a lot of substance on the first verse. And then also really liking the actual hook that he uses on here as well. As far as technical ability and technical rapping, bro, like Ransom just went really crazy on this one. The instrumental definitely is the best one on this actual EP so far. You know what I'm saying? We already heard Delivers from Evil. I guess it's a remix. Don't know how it's remixed. There's no feature on it, but I guess we'll just give it a listen, you know what I'm saying? All the beats different.
Got the business mind of a Castellano before Gotti got him. Took my coke to Sugar Hill and saw a lolly boxing. Rico on a block out in Harlem, I got Ducatis popping. Real when you a stand-up nigga and ain't nobody watching. Realize the vision is scary when you can
already heard this already, bro.
Told my mother we cursed and it got a Terry, not a theory.
The flow on this is definitely fire, you know what I'm saying?
When niggas get wild,
especially the pockets that he gets in on this track, too.
Tool in my favor, tool in the blazer. 23 and 1 in my gums, I move with a razor. Remember we was young in the slums abusing the Sega. Hennessy and rum with the guns accusing the neighbor.
Overall, Deleted Scenes 2 is a cool EP. You can really never go wrong with getting a little bit more Ransom. Wish that they did have a little bit more tracks on here, and they could definitely have just kind of left out Delivers from Evil. Other than that, I'm really messing with the instrumentals. I know a lot of people don't like when you compare albums and just, oh yeah, take it how it is, but it's kind of hard when it's a sequel to another album or another EP in this case. I'm really liking the instrumentals on the previous one a lot more for sure, but there are some standout tracks on here. Lyricism on here is really great. It's to be expected with a Ransom project at this point, you know what I'm saying? A lot of gems, a lot of jewels, a lot of talking about, you know, elevating yourself, a lot of talking about pain and experiences that you'll have to have, stuff like that. Ransom, that's just what he talks about, and it's really needed, you know what I'm saying, because in that space of where people are talking about and glorifying the way things happen in life and what they were doing in the streets and stuff like that, he has a totally different take on it where he will tell you about it, but at the same time he'll let you know, hey, this ain't like the right path to go in, and just kind of give you the lessons of my experiences. For me, probably won't buy it on wax. It's just simply because it's 4 tracks. Unless you guys are selling this EP for like, I don't know, $15, $20. If it's anything more than $20, bro, I'm definitely not buying this. If you got it on like a CD or a tape or something like that, I'll probably get it on tape or CD. But other than that, man, pretty cool EP, man. What do you guys think about it? Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys like the video, like it and subscribe. But I'll catch you on the next one, man. I'm up out of here. Peace.